Level 2 in there, strategies. You need to strategize it. So you got the basic skill levels, you have parameterized it, you have created a thumbprint for your product research, and one layer on top you need to strategize as well. It's not just one or two products that you're going to track. You need to track more for the funnel to work. It's just like dating. Right? You meet a lot of people, you meet a lot of potential candidates, and then you funnel them down slowly.
Yeah.
Some of them work, some of them don't work. Some of them don't work even after 2 years into the relation, whatever it is. Right? Yeah. So you should think of it as a funnel. So track at least 10 to 15 products with number of assets in it. 10 to product niches, I mean, right? So you need to stop there. You need to. How do you delve into it? I'll show you. I'll show you in a little while.
10 to 15 products in a niche.
No.
This is a niche you don't know.
Product 10 to 15 product niches.
Different products.
Different products. Yeah. As different categories as possible. That will do.
Okay.
But if you want to focus on 2 or 3 categories, that's fine. It's up to you. It's your business. You're creating your business. Yeah. So from there, through the funnel, you should be able to shortlist 5 products, 5 product niches, and then you should be able to finalize at least 1 product from there. So that's the funnel that I'm saying. That's what works for me. In the beginning of the year, we set ourselves to add 12 more products to our product catalog, and we successfully added 7 products, which is close to what we wanted. And we started like this. We wanted to track 5 products per month, which will result in 1 product per month being added to our product catalog. So we started from there and boiled it down there. If it does not happen within this 10 to 15 product niches, that's a very unfortunate situation to be in. Start again, but that's the way it is. But have a halfway check. Yeah. So when we say 4 to 8 weeks, you should have a goal of finalizing 1 product at the end of 4 weeks. Yeah. So that if you don't end up having that 1 product identified, you have 4 more weeks. Right? So have a halfway checkpoint, have a set goal in there. And then set an end date to find the first product. That's 8 weeks for us, assumably, unless there is a hiccup on the seller central registration. But otherwise, it should be okay to achieve. And then be more focused on numbers, right? And do not solve your problems when looking at like going to John Lewis and getting attached to one product. Yes, that's an inspiration that you can gather from there. For example, there is a white label expo happening. If you go there, then you will see thousands of products in there, which will give you a lot of inspiration about. Now, sitting in a laptop and searching is one thing, but being in a whole market is a different thing. It gives you a lot of inspiration, right? To think about products that you have not thought about. It gives you a lot of inspiration, but don't get attached to it. You take that and then apply all these theories in there. Apply all the funnels, all the strategies, sales numbers, all the parameterizations that you have. Apply everything to that. See whether it is suitable for you. Right? So you need to do that. Don't get attached to your problems. And then this is something that is my opinion, but you may find it interesting. The B2B products, that's products which are acquired by businesses, but by other businesses. You can think about a lot of businesses. You can think about a retail shop, you can think about an art gallery, you can think about a gym, you can think about an electrician, a lot of businesses are there. You can think about the B2B products, gardener, for example. Think about all this. And if you can find a product within that particular occupation or that particular business, then you are going to sit into a small nook where it is selling less, and there is less competition, and there is no problem of IP and counterfeits, etc. Because it's a quiet corner. B2B is a very quiet corner. B2C is a very noisy place to be in. Even if one customer gets pissed off, then you're off. But the business customers are busy with their businesses, and they are quite hard to comply with their purchases. I'm not saying you will get off with it, but it's a quiet corner to be in. It's a suggestion that I'm making here, but think about it. Yeah. Shouldn't be saying because you will maybe end up competing with me. But it's it's kind of a good place that I wish to be in always. Stay away from edible products as much as possible in the first 2 years.
From medical product.
Edible and
Edible.
medical. So
Okay.
anything that goes in,
Okay. Yeah.
anything that applies on the skin. Some of the parts of the body is okay to be not tested products are allowed. For example, on your fruit is allowed. You can apply any product on it. You don't need any testing done on that. But if it is on your face, testing has to be done. Anything that goes in, testing has to be done.
Yeah.
Electronics, not now, but later, because it needs to go through the certifications and tests as well. If you find a manufacturer that has the tests done, the certifications done, it's quite unlikely that you will find one. But if you find one, that's brilliant. If you find one, they will say minimum order quantity is to know. Most likely, yes. In the experimentation phase, for the 4 to 8 weeks, I wouldn't start going through the electronics side. It's A, it is competitive, and B, it is tough to find somebody who can give you less quantity of goods. Yeah? These are the kind of strategies that I apply in my product research. Okay? And I was about to say something here. Yeah. Finding the product niches is what I apply in my way of working is that I go to Google. When I Google for bestsellers. Amazon.
What was that? Bestsellers.
Bestsellers.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, you go there. You probably can go here. Yeah. You see this, yeah? You see any of these categories, you see home and garden store here, right? And you see this, and from here you will gather inspirations. That's a good inspiration there. Electric blanket. It's 10 kilograms, definitely. Yes. So you go there, and then you can get a lot of inspiration from here. But I do not stop here. I actually go through the whole lot. I go through the 100 products in here. They will display up to 100 products. They have 2 pages. They list 50 per page, and I go to 2. I see here. Okay.
So you're just looking for products,
I'm just looking for product categories.
not products.
Products itself. But from this inspiration, I may be able to find one product which looks okay. That looks good. And I will form the keywords, right? Either you use a tool or you think about the keywords yourself. It's up to you. So for example, let's take this one, which is highly unlikely that I will settle for. But let's take this kettle. Okay, fine. So this kettle, and then okay, what I can search for? Water kettle. What else can I search for? Kettle itself. So I can think of all these keywords, and I'll apply all the things that we have just explained. So finding whether this has lots of search results, finding whether this has less search results, more surprising, can I sort this for less? Apply all this, over time or just 1 or 2 weeks, you will be able to quickly guess things, right? If the first thing that I check is the competition. If the competition is high, I give it up, go for the next, right? But the key trick is not to settle down for the top level categories. Right, top level categories here, right? And what are the second level categories here? The garden and outdoors, home and kitchen. Right? I go there. I see this. Sorry, I haven't clicked it quite. I have it. Yeah. So demo gods are not helping. So if I go to any department, yeah, I go to garden and outdoors, for example. And within garden and outdoors, I have all these subcategories. Okay? And let's me go to decking and fencing. Right? Even within decking and fencing, I have all these categories. Right?
What would lead us to choose decking and fencing, or was it just random?
Just random. Click the
Because you found the main category.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So as a 2-year business, I have settled down to 3 categories or 4 categories. So I will always look for that category within my product areas. I try to look for that. But you can start from one category that you want, and you can expand into 4 or 5 different categories. But you drill down into the subcategories and subcategories and subcategories.
And once you're in a subcategory, like technical fencing,
Yeah.
then you're just applying the analytical
Yeah.
tools to a product.
That's right. Yeah.
Random.
Random. Take it random. Because there are 10 million products, and you can stumble upon one product easily.
So once you get a product and you said we need to find the keywords, where do we go to find the keywords? Is that
One is your own work, own imaginative work. If you can understand the particular product, you will be able to do it. And the other place is quite surprisingly the reviews.
what's that?
If you go to the reviews,
Oh, reviews. Okay, right.
if you go to the reviews, from what they are typing it in here, you can find the keywords.
Okay.
You can frame the keywords from there. All the tools available in the market do this. You go to the reviews, form different keywords from there, and we'll display there for you.
And then once you find the keywords, what do you do with them?
So, like I said, the keywords.
Sorry.
The keywords back to the basics, right? Just level 0 where
Okay.
he said, okay, for this keyword, how many search results do we have?
Oh, how many results do we get from that keyword? And that means that people have been searching for that particular
Yes.
keyword.
All manual and laborious work, but it gives you a lot of confidence.
And we're looking for 10 to 15 categories.
10 to 15 product niches.
For the niches.
Yeah. In terms of categories, you stick to 4 or 5 major categories. Yeah. And when I say major categories, that's gardening and outdoors.
So that would be one category.
That's one category, garden and outdoors.
So when you say product niche,
Yeah.
like one of those products,
One of those products. Okay, that's what I mean. Yes.
and then you track 10 to 15.
10 to 15 products. I can drill down further from there, like radio fences. And then drill down further from there, I can do fountain accessories. There's a lot of ways of doing it, right? Lots of ways. And the first scan, in the first scan itself, I look at the price. That's the first scan. I look at the number of reviews it has. Less number of reviews means there is no traffic literally. Right? For example, if I see 2 for the first product in this whole subcategory, then it means it's not a category that I want to stick myself into it because there is not many people buying it, so not many people leaving the review there. Right? You assess all the numbers. You apply all your logics to the numbers that you are seeing here. So I don't want to be in this niche. I'll go one step up. Maybe garden decor. Busy enough, you have 231. Yeah, that's a good niche to be in. So I'll scroll further and find a product which is roughly in the marks of 10 to 15 pounds somewhere. And take a look. Yeah.
This
Why-
is the process that you use
Yeah.
to add roughly one product per month.
Yes. Yeah. So I take 5 niches, and the 5 products that I want to track, and then from the 5 I finalize on 1. Some months we will not end up finding one.
And then once you've done that, then you're saying track those 5 or 10, 15 or 14 days.
Yes.
See them.
See that? Yes. You can use all the tools available, but where is the tool helpful is actually in the last step of the process where you want to see the sales. Where you are tracking, you use the tools.
And to the point that you want to see 5 to 6 sales a day. That's
Yeah, that's ideal. Yeah, that's ideal. Yeah. Yeah. That's the process I follow. But if you use for example, eGrow, eGrow, the tool that I use for. If you go to eGrow, then you can go to a particular key. If you type in a particular keyword, if it results, if it comes back with the search results, then you click on the eGrow little icon on top of it. It's, this little icon there. If you click on this little icon, it will show you a little table like this. If it works. Come on, yeah.
So that is actually equal, is it?
That's eGrow, yeah.
Is that free?
Huh?
Is it free?
No, it's not. It's $19.
So let's say we start with this, right? Top-down approach. We looked at the category, we got into the subcategory, we found a product niche. What is this? What are we looking at?
What, this one?
This pack? No,
No, this one. Yeah, right? Really big, yeah.
So this is product niche.
Yeah.
Underneath it will have
It will have
20
multiple.
different. So when we're looking at this review, it's telling me that okay, this product niche itself has got 250 reviews.
Yeah.
Then I click on it.
Mm.
Then I start tracking. Okay, I liked it, and we put it in there.
Yeah.
Now, when we're tracking the sales, we're tracking the sale of a product, not niche.
No,
Mm.
you track the sales of one product, one of this exactly. I'm tracking the sale of this
No,
product.
but underneath we have got 20 of these type, 20 of different sellers doing it, right? And I'm only tracking one, isn't it?
If there are multiple sellers, stay away from that. You can find a difference.
So,
See here,
this is a unique product. It's not a niche.
it's not a niche.
Yeah, this is a
So
product.
my terminology may be confusing, but when I say product niche, I'm speaking about one particular.
unique
Product.
Amazon number.
No. So let's get the terminology clear here. So in
So can you, in your example, can you clarify between product, niche, and category?
all right, fine. So a category
Yeah.
is a broader niche which has a lot of items in it.
So give an example.
Garden and outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a niche.
Okay.
A niche is something deep within it. Garden and outdoors, it may be the soils. Soil is a niche.
Okay.
Or the tents, the garden tents, or the greenhouse. There are a number of ways, number of soils in the market, right? So it's a niche. Within the soils, we have a number of different soils. One can be based on the peat. One can be based on the compost. One can be based on inorganic matter. Yeah, there are a number of soils in there, right? And you take one of that, and you can find a number of products in it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I call a niche. That's
So-
why compost is a niche.
So just to take the same example, the one we were talking about earlier,
Mhm.
you said mixing bowls, right?
Mhm.
So that's a home and kitchen.
Kitchen.
Kitchen,
Home and kitchen.
and home, right? Home and kitchen. Right? That's the category.
That's the
Yeah.
broad category.
That's what you're talking about. Then we go into the mixing bowl. That it becomes
That becomes a niche.
a product niche.
Yes.
Now mixing bowl.
Yeah.
There could be, let's say, plastic,
Yes.
stainless steel,
Yes.
wooden, blah blah.
Exactly.
I picked up stainless steel.
Yeah.
That is still a product niche.
That's still, yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Then I go into product niche. Sorry, stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
Then I see 10. Let's say example 10
Different products.
different products.
Yes.
They're coming from let's say 10 different sellers, maybe from the same seller, but let's say 10 different sellers.
Yeah.
So now when I'm tracking,
Yeah.
I'm tracking
Individual products.
individual product, one of those 10.
Yes.
Just one or all of them?
But that's the question: how many we do it?
I
Do we
have
do
a
it at the
slide- I have a
top? Do we
slide
do it
for
at the
that.
bottom? Do we
I have. I think I have a slide for that.
Oh, okay.
Quickly point
Nice.
that.
Cool.
But at least we are clear with the terminology
Yeah.
now. Okay. Yeah. 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 Oh, where I left it. No, I completely lost it. Where is it? I wrote it down somewhere. Where is it?
Yeah, you talked about in one of them,
Did
but because we asked this similar question.
Yeah, you asked the question.
and then you answered that.
In my mind, I wrote it somewhere, so I said I'm going to cover that, but it's not there. All right, so let me cover that. So what I do personally is that I search for the particular product, right? Like any other customer does. I search for the particular product, and there will be a number of search results pages in there. I take the first 2 products that I can track.
Okay.
On the first page.
Fine.
Okay, first 2. If I cannot track, when I say I can track, is putting that 999 cart method and trying to see whether I can
Yes.
see the stock in it or not. Okay, and if I cannot find it in the first product, I move on to the next one. I move on to the next one. I move on to the next one. Within the first half of the first page, I pick at least 2 of them which I can track.
Okay. So
By the time you're at the tracking stage,
Yeah.
you're just looking at stainless steel bowls.
Yeah,
That's
that's it.
That's the
That's the proper niche.
You can't break it down
No.
anymore.
That's it. Yeah.
and in that we are tracking because again out of 100, let's say on the top 10, first page is 10.
Yeah.
Right? We're only going in the first page and only tracking top 5.
Tracking top.
So basically, we are tracking most likely the best sellers
Bestsellers.
in that
in that particular
category,
keyword.
particular
Keyword.
item,
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
particular product. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
yeah. And so you see broader category,
Got it.
and then you boil down to the niches,
Niche.
and then
Then
you
you
have multiple products.
track. Yeah.
Have multiple products in there, and within that you have a branch of keywords. Right. So you need to be able to find for each keyword that you want to see. That, like I explained in the keyword section, there must be one major keyword where people search for the product, where there may be lots of competition. In that case, if it is a lot of competition, then you look for 4 more keywords, which is less competitive for the same product.
And sorry if you already explained.
Yeah.
When you say a lot of competition,
Mm-hmm.
that will be by the number of
So the number
results,
of
I guess.
search results itself. Okay.
And that's what you said, 2,000, 5,000.
Yes. If it is more than 5,000, then I will think, well, okay, what other keywords will somebody search this for? Right. All I'm explaining here is the organic way of approaching this. But if you want to put some steroids in it by using tools, by all means do it. Right. Organically doing it will give you the confidence to use it. When you use the tools, you'll understand how it is
How it
working.
works, yeah.
Where did I lose? Yeah. The thread was the first half of the first page and second half of the second page. Sorry, first half of the second page. Okay. So these are 2 places where I look for. Why I look at 2 pages is because the best sellers may skew my opinion about it.
Yes.
The best sellers may have been there for a number of years. Okay, or maybe they are too heavy on their advertising. PPC. Yeah. If they are spending too much, that will skew my expectations further down the line. So I'll use the second page first off. I picked a few products from there as well, which I can track. Alright? Okay. So those, I don't know where I wrote it down. I definitely wrote it down. Alright, fine. So these are the 2 places that I mentioned. So I pick at least 4 to 5 products from there, and I track them using the tracker sheets that we have. Got it. Okay.